Santos. Kraken.
Father Sonatio, what word of His Holiness?
My sincerest apologies, Lord Nigel. I know your journey here has been a long one, but His Holiness has sequestered himself in the oratory and sternly refuses all who seek an audience.
Such has been the case for months on end. Respectfully, Father, the faithful grow more worried for his well-being with every passing day.
I too am concerned,
with
yet we can only pray for his eventual return. Just as he unceasingly prays for the state of this tormented world.
So I shall. Very well. We may discuss the matter of an audience at a later time. Even a passing glimpse of His Holiness would set my mind at ease.
They're giant evil shields.
And yet...
A word, Sir Nigel.
A sacred guard, hmm? What is it?
We've a report from a congregant residing in Burberry. It would seem the rebel army has amassed their forces in the region.
End of
So
an era.
the day of reckoning is finally upon us.
The Heavens Wing Knights
Unless
make
there's
ready
going to
for
be a
battle.
surprise,
You are
huge
to
chunk.
mobilize without delay and see that the rebels are stopped before they ever cross the valley shallow.
Understood. Today, I shall at last ease the worries that so burden His Holiness.
Nigel, not a bad guy. He didn't seem that bad. He was wearing good guy armor. You'd think he's probably just a good guy. We're gonna get attacked from the south. What's with that?
To the skies! Judgment shall strike them. I stand ready. You'll not be disappointed. Your will shall be done.
In service of the royal, what would you ask? As you wish.
Nowhere is too far.
I'll not fail you. By your word.
I stand ready.
Angels, man.
At once. Nowhere is too far.
I am yours to command, Your Highness.
Withdrawing for the moment.
My atonement beckons. What is our strategy? I'm off.
Awaiting your command. As you wish.
I shall never yield. You mustn't stop here. Whatever you need.
I stand ready.
What would you ask?
I take this guy out.
Very well.
Let's try.
I'm in their firing range.
Death summons you. Onward for Prince Ludwig.
Gaze upon the face of your... I've not chosen my grave yet. I'll not fail you. As you wish.
This rose bears thorn. What would you ask of me? By your command.
I shall never yield. You mustn't stop here. Death summons you.
Not even
A little.
Could you perhaps praise me a bit?
What is our strategy? Begin the march.
I shall hold nothing back. A trivial undertaking.
'Twas never in doubt. Whatever you need. I'm off.
Come.
Yeah,
Everything in
he's
service.
got
On
croaked.
my honor as a knight.
I'm having some issues.
At your service.
This may prove perilous.
Have you need of me? Setting off. I shall not disappoint. It shall be done.
Man's having some issues lately for sure.
Perhaps a bit of caution. This may prove perilous. By your word.
What would you ask of me? Nowhere is too far.
I have taken it as our own.
I stand ready.
I think we're gonna reach that in time.
Nowhere is too
As
far.
I jump.
No mercy.
This horse group falling off a
In
good
His
bit,
Highness's
man.
honor. I stand ready. At your service.
Perhaps a bit of caution. As you wish.
I shall not disappoint. By your command.
The day will be ours. The time is at hand.
Jesus, what is this group?
Have you need of me? It shall be done.
Onward.
Or just these angels
Hoist the
spamming blinds on everything.
I shall not shy from battle. The winds of fate blow at our backs.
This may prove perilous. Very well.
I shall not disappoint.
You've need of my wisdom. How might I aid you? Whatever I can. An astute strategy.
Behold the valor of a knight.
Yeah, I
According to
started
plan.
Still Wakes the Deep last night, but
Best be
As
careful.
expected.
gonna finish it after this today. Assuming we have
What would you
time.
ask? By your word.
You face me.
Allow me to aid you.
Well fought.
Let devotion shine through. Whatever I can.
We march. We're under attack.
I shall not shy from battle. 'Tis the
His power weighs heavy.
Let's rush
What would
these.
you ask of me? Setting off.
The time is at hand. The path is set for the liberation. Onward.
I claim these lands for the liberation.
Thanks, townsperson. I appreciate the info. This game's always set up to, I think, not expect
Have you
you to
need
be
of me?
rushing
Retreating for
everything
now.
like an absolute fucking madman. Or something.
This rose bears thorns. It shall be done.
Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. We march. The path is set.
Where shall I go next?
The time is at hand. Onward.
Very well.
What would you ask of me? Setting off.
I'll not fail you. By your word.
Have you need of me? It shall be done.
By a knight's honor. We mobilize at once.
Come then. Victory grows ever closer. The path is set. Good.
Let devotion shine through.
You face me.
For Bastorius!
Gaze upon the face.
Behold the valor of
I shall hold.
I shall not shy.
Come.
Behold the valor.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Are you impressed?
My lance grows ever sharper.
Whatever I can. As swift as possible.
I stand ready.
No damage. Jesus. Did they just like get rid of the true strike? Who knows, man?
Nowhere is too far. Understood. At your service.
Come. Decades of diligence bring their reward.
I stand ready.
It's their evasion chance and shit, I guess.
I shall hold nothing back. I've not chosen my grave yet.
Excellent.
I'm within their range.
Gaze upon the face of your
Which
demise.
he launches as soon as I beat him up. Not even like
What would
seconds
you ask?
before.
I'll not fail you.
Be slightly out of range, sadly.
As you wish. I have taken it as our own.
What is our strategy?
Nowhere is too far. Sir.
By a knight's honor. What is our strategy? I'm off.
I shall not falter. The winds of fate blow at our backs.
How shall I serve you?
We march. The time is at hand.
By a knight's honor. We mobilize at once.
Not too worried about that.
At your service.
TBH.
Understood.
I could just summon somebody over here if they're just gonna try to take the capital.
Let devotion shine through. An astute strategy.
Awaiting your command. By your word.
I shall not shy from battle. I shall not disappoint.
What is our strategy?
She croaked, man.
I'll not fail you. Very well.
What would you ask of me? Setting off.
Come. I've not chosen my grave yet. Awaiting your as you wish.
The time is at hand. To me. We march.
Hoist the banners.
The time is at hand.
Let's hope they don't have any family members in the enemy ranks, because they're getting killed.
You have my thanks.
Pretty sure they even try to mention that in the,
I shall
the
not
story.
disappoint. By your command.
I've secured the area. How might I aid you? Whatever I can. I understand. How might I aid you? As swift as possible.
For Drakenhold. I mustn't grow complacent. Whatever you need.
I'll not fail you. By your word. What would you ask? Very well.
I shall never yield. Don't resent me for this.
I'll be taking that.
I'll not fail you.
I'll just run it down over here, man.
Have you need of me? It shall be done.
He's close enough.
Onward for Prince.
The idea with the catapults for me is just to like interrupt.
Let devotion shine through.
Oh, really? Ooh, that'd be nice.
Let's see just how strong I can get.
I'm sure we can gather one more person who needs it. Then I just got to do the weapons to get G Warrior, and I think that's about it. I would just grind out the last couple trials I needed.
For the liberation. What would you ask?
Maybe I'll be able to beg somebody at some point.
Very well.
War is a brutal mistress.
I've yet a long way to climb.
What is our strategy? Begin the march.
Come.
Yeah, I'll probably get back on when the raid comes out. I wanted to try to finish this at least before I touched anymore.
Awaiting your command by your word.
Nowhere is too far. At once.
I have taken it as our own.
How might I aid you? An astute strategy.
Got the sting of a scorpion. Nobody's dying here. Yep. If I have to. This'll be fun.
Onward.
I thought he was planning something big. He was not.
I shall never yield. Don't resent me for this.
I shall not falter. According to plan. Nobody's dying here.
By a knight's honor.
On top of the world! I shall not disappoint. By your command, what would you ask of me?
The time is at hand.
Just say the word. Yep. I have arrived. Better run while you still can.
You arrive before Nigel.
So when is the raid supposed to come out anyways?
The Palavian Orthodox, while the breath of life still flows through me, you'll not cross this point.
With all swiftness,
What if you brought in Scarlet?
Are you going to thank me?
to the offensive.
Find me!
Oh, Faye, lend me your strength.
Bolster your defenses.
Scorching
These angel back liners are so fucking gnarly.
Happy with that?
Stay back! I am your shield.
Sharpen your weapons.
Got more. Be healed.
Bolster your defenses.
Set ablaze!
Just had like 100 tanks.
Let me heal you. Aim and
No hesitation. Behind me.
stay right there. More for you. You good? Knew I could do it.
The time is at hand.
I make for safety.
I
Right.
stand ready.
Now then.
Nowhere is too far.
Yeah, because I'd like to do the raid and stuff, and maybe I'll do a little Pictomancer leveling, but honestly, story took a little wind out of my sails, and I've had a pretty heavy backlog I've been wanting to get through. I think I'm going to take my leveling and everything nice and slow over time, but I might do a little bit more before my sub runs out, at least the raids and some leveling a little bit. Yeah, summer's the worst, I would say.
No escaping a crossbow.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, do I want to do more FF14 grinding? Or I find it very therapeutic to do that, so it's fun, but I don't want to, start working through shit. It's like, I mean, I put like 2 weeks into it, so.
Haste is key.
Have my magic.
For victory!
You see that, Magellan?
Tempered in the cruel flame.
My arrows fly.
By the
Yeah, I'd probably do
star's
Evil
light.
tonight and
Crown
just
grows
Tormented
lighter with
Soul
each passing day.
sooner than later. Amethyst Pendant 111.
So, you're the one commanding these rebels. Come forth and claim my head, if you dare. I assure you, it won't be an easy task.
That's enough, Nigel. Lay down your arms.
You know him, Scarlet?
What did you call her?
This is the man who delivered me to Palavia as a child. Him and a trusted few servants, that is.
Then it's truly you. But what are you doing consorting with insurgents?
Do you remember the words
You
my
think the
father
news
left
would
me
have
with
got
all
out
those years
that
ago?
we have all of the land except a small pocket in the capital? Like, a bit, I mean, it's still, I guess, insurgents, but I think they'd have a bit more of a reputation at this point.
I relayed the message myself, yes. It was regarding your sacred mission, to serve as guide and guardian for the savior who would one day greet Palavia's shores.
Savior? What is he talking about?
Wait, you mean to say the man before me?
Is the same one that my father foresaw. Yes, but it's not out of duty to my lineage that I fight for the liberation. I've joined his cause of my own free will, and I'll do anything in my power to help him see it through.
Then you would see our savior turn his blade on the very orthodoxy you claim to represent.
I have no quarrel with the Church or its teachings. Yet despite their claims of neutrality, 'tis devout feet filling Zenoiran boots.
Indeed, as ordained by the divine words of His Holiness Pontifex Arant.
Galerius told us the Pontifex is dead.
Blasphemy! I'll not suffer this impious slander.
Then answer me this instead. Why is the Church's army after Scarlet?
They're... what?
Surely one of the Orthodoxy's own knights should know what holy orders are being pursued. Or what machinations are underway inside the Basilica's walls. Another moment here and you'll be surrounded by
She's
your
a high
alleged allies.
priestess. Gotta
Go.
keep those
Learn the truth
puppies
for yourself.
warm. Skin tight sweater. They keep him supported.
I'll brook no further impediments, Father. I must see His Holiness at once. And I refuse to leave these halls until I'm granted the audience I seek.
If you've come to inform him of your defeat, worry not. I have already made it known. His Holiness is most disappointed in you.
Then allow me to prostrate myself before him and plead for forgiveness.
You forget your station, Sir Nigel. The failure you've brought our sacred name earns you discipline, not clemency.
Then answer me this at least. Is it true that our knights are in pursuit of his daughter?
A libelous rumor, and little more. As you well know, Lady Scarlet was granted hermitage as a young girl, in service of her divine calling. Seeking her out is strictly forbidden, as is even speaking her name.
But he sure knows everything about her.
It was, perhaps.
Halt, Sir Nigel. None may intrude upon the pontifical chambers.
If you've a matter for church hierarchy, you may see it brought before Father Senatio.
A word first. As the guards at his very door, you must surely have beheld
He
his
does have the
holiness
swagger,
late.
man.
How is he?
Well,
As I expected.
Whoa. Jesus.
A wicked aura lingers
These
in the
guys
air.
must have been padding their
On
armor,
this
dude.
day, I shall discover why.
I just got his ass kicked and then came and kicked some asses. Life after Unicorn Overlord.
Foul stench.
If you can believe it.
'Tis the putrid scent of death himself.
Of course he's just here.
A visitor, huh? I see my guards have proven even more worthless than I anticipated.
Baltro.
Away from his holiness, devil! No. Such sacrilege defies the natural order of our very world. Baltro, sorcerer of Zenoira. It was you who murdered him.
Oh, believe what you wish. Though, if the Pontifex were pronounced dead, the man who beset his chambers in a fit of rage would surely be the first and only suspect.
I've heard rumors about you. A foul necromancer who treats corpses as though they were mere playthings. Just as you've done to his holiness.
And how will you explain that, Your dear leader, as cold and lifeless as the very statues you pious fools see fit to worship.
I'm recording this on my
You'll
phone.
be hanged as a
Baltro.
heretic for even suggesting it.
Any soul with reason will see you as the true heretic here.
How unfortunate it is to find you here, despite all my warnings to the contrary.
Father Senatio, you knew of this?
There is nothing to know. His Holiness yet lives, and any claims to the contrary are surely the result of a lamentable bout of madness. The humiliation of defeat is harsh indeed, Sir Nigel. Perhaps harsh enough to drive a vile heretic to murder.
Oh man, Nigel getting played. But don't worry, they have like 5 square feet of land between them. I don't think things are looking good for them despite their swagger. Like, yes, surely we'll win, and they've got like this much land. We've got the rest other than the capital. Our machinations, no counter. Wings Guard Spear. Love that goat milk.
Do let me know if you require assistance.
Wings Crest.
I hope you...
I'll keep it safe, I promise.
That's one of the weird issues, I suppose you could say, about being able to do anything in any order, is they don't have an increasing reaction to how their fight is going. I don't care how evil and how many ancient gods or something you're gonna resurrect or some bullshit. I think when you lose 95+% of your territory, you're gonna feel it a little bit.
Do let me know if you require assistance.
Holy smite. Whoa.
May the Father bless you.
Increst shield.
May the Father bless you.
I don't think he's critting at all. This is probably an upgrade on
May the Father bless you. I hope...
I'll keep an eye on it.
He had like 10% chance to crit. Don't think I need to worry too much about it. So he waved. Technically people have seen him then, just as a zombie from far away. I need to see the fireworks every time, man.
Do let me know if you require assistance.
As you command.
Okay. Overheal and shit too. Okay. We got a cemetery. There's not many cemeteries left. Can't be not more than another one or two. He's not wrong, bro. Yo, mining arc. If the Basilica is supposed to be like the final bit. This area, I feel like there's probably a little bit more, but overall I think that Albion's actually kind of short. Unless they're gonna have us start going all these other locations. They said we need to go to the Basilica to look into the other 4 shrines.
Our scouts have confirmed my trepidation. Reclaiming the Basilica will be a challenge unlike any we've faced yet.
Indeed. 'Tis between a mountain rise too treacherous for even our most skilled aerial knights, or a narrow road quite easily ambushed.
Truly a natural fortress, in every sense of the phrase.
Your Majesty.
We need inside men.
What is it, Chloe? It's not like you to be so panicked.
Well, it's just... a knight of the Orthodoxy has shown up at our camp, sir. Alone.
Is it Nigel? Did we recognize the commander of the last battle?
I had a feeling it would be you, Nigel.
The state of our orthodoxy was just as you said. Zenoira has fashioned us into mere pawns in their fiendish chess game.
Oh shit.
And Pontifex Errant.
'Twas all artifice. His holiness has long since passed, yet now stands animated in death by the most abhorrent of necromancers.
No.
I'm so sorry, Scarlet.
Then Baltro has sunk his talons into the
So I know it's inspired tactics over fucking necromancers doing half of everything.
What do you intend to do now?
Make Zenoira suffer for their foul defilement.
Although the necromancer and that just felt so fucking random. But not like the story was very good in the
The clergy would surely take notice to such godlessness. Yet here you stand, a solitary knight.
I come to you an escaped heretic, so marked for the crime of claiming the Pontifex deceased. It would seem Father Senadio and the church hierarchy beneath him all sing from Zenoira's hymnal.
I know that name. But I'm not sure a pious angel like him could be capable of such a thing.
Sir Nigel, does your presence here mean you seek to join our cause?
Do not mistake my aims. His Holiness has ventured forth into the great beyond, and Lady Scarlet is the rightful successor to his radiant office. My only wish is to see her granted that role in earnest, and the orthodoxy restored to its proper standing.
What if she doesn't want to do it right now?
We would welcome
I mean, I've already NTR'd her,
until we
so
reach the Basilica.
she's got plenty of free time. Did it for the big woman who's really boring. She's got a good design. She fights and she likes to eat, dude. She has like 3 conversations. Scarlet in shambles. goats and fucking who, essentially. Field of goats. Oh, there's even a goat statue. I'll give 3. He was pissed. Carving. What was it? Like most legs to least legs? Or some bullshit? And goat got 4. Octopus got 1. Sorry, not 1, sorry. Quite a bit. Snake has, I guess, none. Or 1 big one, you could say. Goat carving. Well, we still need to find 1 more anyway, so. Fewest to most, okay. Well, there's probably 1 with 2 then, coming up. Hidden area. These like high level challenge fights are easier than just fighting a couple of angels. Angel COP. Yodo staff. Would you get 1 novice military treatise? Why not just give you a supreme one? I know like this quest was giving you like super weapons all the time, but it's funny they even put that in there. Do they have to give you 3 things every time, maybe? Wait, where did it go? Oh. Weird. Alright, who could use some of this other crap? That'll do for now. He only believes in a pocket full of coin, baby. That's my god. Money. I'd work for the evil people if they paid me. Holy. What an absolute unit. Never trust a miner, dude. I don't know if you get more than one map each time. Oh, you can get the good ore here. The right? I mean, that's what we need at this point, just to upgrade everything. Maybe ultra rare though. Went for a while. Didn't get much good shit though. Let's be real. Yeah, I think you're gonna get one map each time. Christ, man. Always smacks in front of him, so you have to like walk away and come back to hit a lot of these. I think this is the map. Or I don't know what movie I'm at. Just bought more cells for a whole lot. I do Link Between Worlds pretty soon too. We got a few of those to get through before the new one comes out. Trying to set up with some of the Four Swords folks a time to do that, but I didn't realize you had to pay for like a year of NSO expansion pack. I don't really want to pay $60 for Four Swords. It's honestly not worth it for me for like a 6-hour game. Maybe we can figure out another way to play it, or maybe I can find some kind of family one or something. I'm surprised they don't just let you get it for like a month. Like, unless you're playing online games, why would you even need more than like a few months of NSO? Like, most games on that are going to be pretty short. Most people are going to want to play both. Not a single one of the good ones, but I mean, you only need one to upgrade your weapon, so. I have plenty though, it's the honors that I'm missing. I might even do Link's crossbow training just for the memes, just to play them all, man. I think I've pretty much played all those other games outside. Like spin-offs like Tingle and Triforce Heroes and the 2 Four Swords games. Ooh, do I want to do the Phantom Hourglass and shit then? We'd actually have quite a few of them. We'll see. I at least want to do Triforce Heroes. The Grezzo. Forget how many of those fucking games there are, man. The 5th. I mean, what do you mean 3 main lines all the games? I was like, oh, I think I have, right? And then there's a bunch of like, I mean, what do you consider 4 Swords mainline? Link Between Worlds. I guess, yeah, I forgot about Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. When I said that, that's why I was surprised. I was like, oh wait, I have so many of these to play still. Look, man. That was a comment I made before I had all the information. I want to make a formal apology on Twitter, and then I'll get canceled by Nintendo. But point is, I need to start getting through some of them for the new one, especially since all those are like 2D. It'd be a good conversation. I mean, I got the Wii U setup for it, so I bought those on the shop. So I don't expect much from the vast majority of those. I think only Link Between Worlds and then maybe the co-op stuff I think will be good, but Phantom Hourglass and shit will be interesting at least. I don't know if I have time to get through them. It's been like September. I mean, I got like, I'm sitting on SMT5 and shit too, so. I want to get at least started on a few of them. We won't be starting Four Swords for at least a week because of availability. But even then, I mean, I gotta figure out how we're gonna do it in the first place. Gold Goblet. Gobbly. I'd probably consider Phantom Hourglass Spirit Tracks mainline, and this is just for the sake of discussion, but do people really actually consider those mainline? Are they oddball enough where people don't? I mean, it's a direct sequel, but they almost seem like spin-off tier. I think it's because in general the 2D ones just seem like spin-off tier outside Link Between Worlds because it's moved on to 3D is why it has that aura about it, but I'd still say they are mainline. I just think they're just less of a focus in the fan base and shit on that kind of thing, and obviously the quality of those games, which I don't know, I might like them, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I would too, but I definitely think there's like this element of like, you don't see those get discussed, I feel like, in some of the same breaths, you could say. I think they're just more of a product of the times and the gimmick and shit. Which to us now makes them seem a lot more lame. In a way, I tend to look down on that kind of thing. There's 6 in every region. Was there? Have I been picking up 6 before? Oh, really? Oh, I need to go back to the mine then. Interesting. I'll go do that. That is a twist. Game's trying to keep me in its clutches. Another day, man. Dream Crown. I'd like to give it to a frontliner. For protection. I do like biscuits and gravy though. Maybe there's a little jealousy there. Nothing serious, of course. I mean, I could ditch the ancient crown, slap in the other one, and put a carnelian in instead. And swap some shit around. He would make use of any of the attack power. He really wouldn't make use of anything but the damage. Wouldn't be horrible. Ain't got room. Could upgrade the King's Lance, give it to her. Swap on the 1/1. But the 2's pretty nice. Can you even upgrade the King's Lance? Oh, barely. Not a huge upgrade. It's not bad, but... Can I have bought another Raven Plume? I think so. I don't remember where.
Do let me know if you recall. May the Father.
Trying to decide where I want this shit. Step back, man. What the? That's pretty funny. Where's the Splatoon SMT crossover, man? I guess SMT's a little too heavy duty for Nintendo crossovers. At least for Splatoon, at least. We got 2 ruby pendants, a crown. 5 stuff. What is this I've been hearing about Emio? What is this shit? I just see like people sort of post this picture and it's like something to do with first party Nintendo. Have they like shown anything of value on this? It's a small teaser. Alright. Is it like a good teaser? Is there anything? I don't want to get picked up by Nintendo, so I'm gonna watch the teaser on my own since it's short. I have IGN muted. I mute almost every linkable site, like any video game news site. You can't even turn autoplay off on this piece of shit without having a fucking account. What a pile of fuck. That was nothing. Spooky paper bagman. Well, hopefully it's something cool. I'll be down with them to do something different, I suppose, but I wouldn't expect that. I doubt you're gonna get like some gory game or anything, which is fine, but yeah, I get the why. I think it'd be a nice market to dip into, but Nintendo's also got like a semi. Even though they put plenty of games on their, you know. Their systems and stuff that are mature, it's like they themselves don't tend to make terribly mature games. So. If grabbing a couple more attacks would be better, probably. Do that. I could try this out, but I feel like they're just gonna keep debuffing it, but don't work. He wasn't doing much damage anyways. It mattered more a long time ago, I just haven't really rethought that very much. Yeah, you're not gonna see someone getting ripped apart or anything. It's probably gonna be a particular kind of horror, but it's fine. I mean, there's plenty of horror without, like, violence. I just wouldn't be surprised if we're going for, like, Five Nights jump scare simulator. I feel like they wouldn't just do that, but I mean that is kind of like what's popular with the kiddos, right? Or it's going to be like a 2-hour-long $15 little thingy, which is fine too, but I'd be surprised if they're doing like a whole big game. Maybe they didn't show that at a like direct because they don't want to market they're doing horror games too much. I wonder why that was on its own and not at a direct. But yeah, the Silent Hill Killer. Doubt. I did have a joke for that. The Silent Hill franchise killer, that's what you're going for? Yeah, Ryukishi, yeah, what do you mean, man? We got our Silent Hill killer at home, dude. It's Ryukishi. He's ready, man. If the game ever comes out, he's making eternal rewrites because bad things happen in the world. For all of his other stuff, but... You know, how dare he have the audacity to write about bullying and wars when those things happen in reality and at times, present or otherwise. What the hell is he thinking, man? I mean, it's just code, let's be real. I highly doubt it. He's probably just so busy doing other shit. Maybe he's mind-fucked himself into rewrites for some reasons, and that's just what he's sticking to. Yeah, it's just like, it just seems like complete, just goofy. Maybe not hypocrisy or anything, but just, it doesn't even make sense, man. Then again, I mean, you saw their interview with Ichikoshi, man. Those fellas ain't right in the head. I mean, I get wanting to be sensitive during a particular time, but I mean, then you need to be sensitive all the time, and I get maybe for like a little bit, for sure, but it's like, I mean, this many years down the line, I mean, you might as well just not do it at any time. There's wars and shit happening all the time. You can still make a piece that talks about it or that has a message about it if you want to start including that kind of thing. I'm not saying, LOL, who cares, not like that, but yeah, it just seems kind of like bizarre, especially when half of his work deals with plenty of sensitive shit. Like what, just because it's not in like mainstream media or like news or something, it's okay then? It just seems hypocritical and really short-sighted. If anything, I feel like you'd want to release some art or something about those kinds of topics. Well, Todd, if you've got something real to say. I mean, I guess if it's just cheap entertainment or something, or it's just like exploitation type of shit, then okay, I get you, but who knows, I guess, with Ryukishi. I should have smacked one more time. These last maps aren't fucking around, huh? They really want you to drop some fucking dollars here. Yeah, it's just kind of goofy. I mean, maybe it's what he really thinks, and I'm sure he does to a certain extent, or at least felt more strong about it, but it's also kind of a convenient way to say it. Maybe he doesn't want to work on that anymore, or maybe he's busy with other shit. He's clearly taking other work. I would need to read some of his other stuff that he's released in recent times. Maybe he's kept it really straight, who knows? But I mean, he's making a post-war bullying Silent Hill game, so his favorite lead. Yeah, like were they going to be like, was it going to be like really on the nose and just by a coincidence? I mean, couldn't he just like change locations? If it was just going to be about like war and bad people, I mean, and I agree that shit's fucked, but like you can still have like a message about it or still release like this game is about war, right? You know, it's like you can separate entertainment, or you can have a message about it, or if it's really on the nose, you can like just change it a little bit, or just wait a little. Like maybe, yeah, it's just an insensitive time, or maybe, you know, the world changes you and you just don't want to write that kind of thing anymore. That's fine, just say it. Instead he just like he just leaves that fucker at like full price and just kind of like baits it forever. I don't know if he just doesn't know himself what he's planning on doing. Russia was a focus of part 2. Yeah, maybe Russia was just going to be this huge part of it. And now he feels like he's going to get caught up too much in modern politics, or he likes to be in old politics or vague politics. Which I get it, you know. When you bring up real things happening in current day, you're going to get a certain kind of maybe attention or critical analysis that that isn't really the goal of the story. I just think he's like so vague about it. He's so vague about it when you could just be upfront, like it's just not happening or something. I don't know, I think he just wants his cake and to eat it too. Like he always wants to leave it on the shelf, and he wants to make sure he doesn't disappoint the fans, so he just eternally blue balls them. For me, the 60, the full price thing for that part 1 was where there's some warning signs, man. I mean, I'm looking forward to playing his other modern shit, don't get me wrong, but yeah. I don't have much hope for Sisonia. Walls of Peace. They're a lot less vague in Sisonia. Yeah, I mean, I can't speak for much of his modern writing. I think the most modern thing I read by him was Uvineko. Or I guess Higginbana. I was gonna get Iwahime at some point, but... And I'd like to read that before Silent Hill F, since it's technically Rikishi horror. I think it'd be good material to talk about. What happened with Mega Gamer? Oh, their new release. I don't care about that. I already got it, man. Play it now, dude. What the? I'm fucking playing Unicorn Overlord, and I got the Scottish horror game to finish. Look, the sooner these maps pop up, the closer we get to RGD. That's the truth. Unless these maps somehow change the kind of game I'm gonna want to play next. So maybe you guys should be out here fucking praying for these maps. As soon as these maps drop. Are these maps actually just this rare? Is this like some beam shit? Oh, here we go. It's pure RNG. I feel like it was almost guaranteed in for the first 5. Maybe I just got lucky. I wish the it wouldn't change so much. Okay. So does it unlock another one at every other zone? Okay, no, it's just all here. That would be really shit, because there's no reason to not always go for this zone. Oh, yeah, here we go. I always find hitting these actually kind of hard because it changes speed. If you're hit on the money. Like, that's really quick. And I think it slows down sometimes, depending on if you hit on the outside. Maybe I'm crazy, but the story is. It looks like it's all here. I don't know why they'd ever make you go back. I mean, you can get food right here. It's like, that'd be such bullshit. Like, why would I want to go back for like a fucking star piece? Yeah, maybe they do. I'll check. I mean, I guess those might have higher chances of dropping the other shit, but I feel like who would need star pieces at this point? Well, the maps for me are just gravy. Oh yeah, makes sense. You pay 1K to sell like a bunch of platinum. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. They're all here. Maybe they patched it? I don't know. Right there, it slowed the speed down. I wonder it's always so hard. I'm like, man, you think I'd be getting better at it, but the speed varies every single time. So unless you want to like actually wait for the new speed, which would take like a second or two to get a feel for, you just gotta fucking just roll it. Oh shit. What are the honors, really? in the last second. Ultra lucky. That's why sometimes you can mash out some that end up at the exact same spot because it starts so slow, I think. Dragon home. But then some move so quick. Not doable. One more for the road, just to not waste 1,000. And as we go get some Fevrite. Is this even the best way to get Fevrite, or are you just better off like farming Coliseum coins or some shit? And I guess if you need gold as well, this is a bonus. I don't see why you would ever need more meteorite, unless you plan on making a squad of like of a very particular type. Yeah, man, fun. Too much time, guys. It's been a pretty great game. I think I'm about ready to be done, but that's just because we've been at it for so long. Not because of any quality issues. Gotten me fill. I guess the chance of Fevrite's probably higher now, because there's no maps to get in the way. Yeah, Notch's post their inception, post the first day is never good. Chips just don't do well on reheat. What's the best way to reheat a chip without it getting like notches like inside? I mean, I guess you just would separate the chip stuff from the nacho toppings. But if they're fused, you're fucked. Like, I know like a microwave would make it worse, but I don't think you could put it in like the oven or something and it would just be okay. Just don't, yeah. Who knew the last one I was gonna do was gonna be like the longest? Oh, gotcha. I mean, even when you're just having normal nachos, if you have enough, the bottom's always gonna get soggy. It still goes down just fine. Alright, more treasure map shit. Here's hoping I don't have to like finish the game to get this. There's like a rock fall. What sword? Jesus. HP recovery plus 30%. Guess I give it to her. She benefits pretty heavily from RPP. Just have to give the King's Blade to someone else. Even just a damage dealer. I mean, one of these. I mean, I could give it to Joseph. More power. But is this more defense, really? He loses 10 HP, gains 1 physical, 1 magic defense. And then the rest is kind of negligible. Doesn't really matter. She's fine. Upgrading that Wyvern Razor would actually be pretty huge. I mean, I could give it to her. The thing is, like, she's usually just kind of backup. But I guess it makes her more tanky and shit. Well, she's just gonna have it. Let's see, we're cranking enough good stuff that we can afford to give. Here's some rando shit. Alheim. That one seems easy. This dude's just standing next to it. How could he know? How could he know? Orcus Spear. No, this one actually. Is 30% HP recovery better than 20 with a 10% guard rate? To give him 1 PP? Probably not. She'd benefit if I actually had that group going. I mean, it's got good stats. I could just give it to him just to give him something. The HP is a nice bonus for her. It's not necessary. The PP would be. It's the guard rate pointless. The HP recovery is pointless. If she's getting hit, she's probably just dead. I don't know. 1 extra dodge on somebody with a shitload of evasion. I don't think really is gonna do a whole lot for me. Could do that. The Orcus. She only gets 2 attacks then, but some more guaranteed dodges, possibly 1 or 2 more shadow pursuits, make up for having less guard seals and massive seals. It's fine, it's not great, but it's fine. That group needs probably a little bit more tuning at this point, but I'm really not too worried about it. I should watch them because maybe they're making some mistakes, but thinking of all the attractive women you've been taking into the liberation lately. And attractive men, of course. I like how he even has some romance, but you could just choose someone else. I mean, at the end of the day, is he just romantic with her regardless of who gets the maiden thing? Oh, 'twas merely a dream, dude. Does this happen already? Holy moly, dude. Is that not betraying it by even dreaming about it, dude? 'Twas merely a dream, dude. Oh, wow. Godly shit right there. Oh, already had the right of the covenant. Why do they even have these reports do the romance if they're gonna have like a romance finisher? I guess so you can live out every fantasy. Was but a dream. Gentler times. Times before the right of the maiden. Where is this? New ones pop up. Later on, it's not like they've got any like special dialogue. I love this HP recovery shit, man. Yeah. I might have to actually give that to him. He'd benefit. Actually, he might benefit more. Fucked up some more, and I barely made it out with the right initiative. Alright, back in here. A pair of mittens. Thanks, bro. Thanks for the mittens, man. The mitts. Where is the shit? So you could pop these up on like your screen or something. Non-detailed one of these possible. Now this one I don't know about. I don't think so. God forbid they gave you a single magic and phys attack like special bow. They give you so many like huge like raw physical attack ones, but no ones for like elves. They're just rocking vendor trash right now, man. All this gear and you can't get like some kind of like competitive like interesting elven archer gear. It's not like any of the beastrels or anything have that issue, right? They just use normal shit. Maybe. I mean, the only special weapon they get is the King's Lance. And what they start with, the lance chicks, but the archers... I mean, you just make like a low damage version of that. Like as passive, right? Yeah, I mean, frontliners could use it probably more, or you could get them some defensive shit. It's like archers tend to not actually need to deal much damage, so it's not a huge deal, but... What was this at? Over here somewhere? I assume this will be on the top left. We should probably finish the zone. Don't worry about that particular piece. Can I just have it like equipped? I mean, I guess you just scroll down and you can see the ones equipped. I mean, that's a pretty huge one. You might as well just do it. You could be equipping 2 of those on one of them. All flying. Wait.
Your Holiness, how long has it been since you returned to us in this dreadful state? Months have come and months have gone, yet worry still plagues my soul. Utter fear that the faithful might learn of your passing.
Hardly a surprise. Lacking an heir to inherit the pontifical role.
Is this dude wearing leggings, or is he just not wearing any pants?
Stands on the precipice of extinction.
How proceeds the search for Lady Scarlet?
I have my legion scouring Fevrid for her as
We're 5 feet away, bro.
we will find her, whether that be alive or dead.
I pray it is the former. All of these tribulations shall be redeemed with the birth of a new pontifex. Yet my heart will ever be stained by the illusion I've cast over our people, and the wretched necromancy I employ in so doing. All the same, should the truth of this subterfuge be made known, it would spell the end of our orthodoxy as we recognize it.
Then all we need do is extinguish any man unfortunate enough to learn of the matter.
Vile demon.
Oh, come now. Is it not your sacred task to preserve the legacy of this faith you so revere?
It is. And I shall see it through, even if I must suffer eternal damnation as a result.
Speaking of damnation, the man you recently branded a heretic has made some fascinating friends. He and the rebel army march for your gates at this very moment.
Then Nigel has succumbed to his madness.
A pity. It seems the only recourse will be to strike him down.
Whoa, right. Rain with 2 bad entry points. Jesus, this is a massive one. Another massive one. I have to deliver this the whole way. We're probably not going to get that all the way there, man. Us having symbols of the unicorn on our side kind of make us like the holy warriors here.
To the skies!
In service of the royal family.
My atonement beckons.
At your service.
I
do
press
this.
on.
Their tyranny ends here, departing at once.
I stand ready.
They don't let us go over. Not too surprised. Honestly, is the flyer even worth it then right now? I'd probably just rather take more horsemen if I gotta take this shit slow. Restart. No, that's fine. I'll whip out the flyer just for the buff.
To the skies! At your service. I stand ready.
In service of the royal family.
At your service.
At least a couple people.
This rose bears thorns. I stand ready.
Do this. This will be the best thing. Maybe not. I might be able to sneak by on
Nowhere is too far.
some of these dudes. Or I could actually use an item. Imagine that. Maybe we'll do that. A rare item used for funsies.
The day will be ours.
My atonement beckons. What is our strategy?
I am yours to command. Understood.
To me.
I'll not fail you. Very well.
Have you need of me? It shall be done.
The path is set.
We mobilize at once.
Come then.
Death summons you.
I shall not shy from...
You face me. Well fought.
What shall I do next? For the Knights of the Sacred Heart.
He will not be reaching this ship.
Departing at once.
Come then.
Behold the valor of a knight.
For Drakenhold.
I shall not shy from battle. Glory to the liberation! I shall not disappoint.
Whatever you need. Begin the march.
To me.
I shall never yield. Onward for Prince Ludwig.
Your villainy ends here.
Nothing. May the Father smile upon me.
We march. The path is set.
I shall hold nothing back.
Jesus, these must be Dodge Lords.
What would you ask? By your word.
'Tis ours now.
Come.
The only one who must have hit was my guy with True Strike. He needs more fucking PP, man. Maybe I'll just get him some PP and stuff. Oh, there's a sapphire just sitting around. I don't need that much. Maybe I do, actually. Fuck it, just give him one. They need a buff against angels anyways. He's about the only one who's even do anything about him.
Very well.
We mobilize at once.
Jesus.
Their tyranny ends here.
Allow him to speak to
For the
them.
Knights of the Sacred Heart.
Okay. You're a little slow, pal. You know, let this guy who just walks talk to them. Do I get anything for this? Is this even fucking worth it? Like, if anything, this just makes it harder.
What would you ask?
Yeah, I guess I save stamina. Maybe I can sneak in past them and then get out. We're just kind of straight in.
I am yours to command. So be it.
Does he just have to get close?
Awaiting your command. By your word.
Guess we'll just have to wait. It's fine.
Another step.
None will never down the desert, kid.
Your villainy and...
Behold the valor of a knight. I blossom ever brighter.
To me.
I shall not falter.
Death summons.
You face me. A fine bout.
By a knight's honor.
The time is at hand.
Have you need of me? By your command.
Whatever you need. I'm off.
I have arrived. What would you ask? Very well.
'Tis a useful find. I'm in your command.
I shall not shy from battle. I shall not disappoint. Setting off.
I at least want to see the dialogue.
All for the safety of our people. What would you ask of me? It shall be done.
By a knight's honor. Begin the march.
As
'Tis
expected.
ours.
As
Have you need
requested.
of me? Setting off.
The path is set.
Their tyranny ends here. Understood.
Take good.
Alright.
By your command.
Okay, just had to get close. Okay. And the bolt on our side now. That's good.
I'm off.
I'll not fail you. By your word.
I am yours to command. Departing at once.
I shall hold nothing back. Wisdom be—
The fruits of—
Tis my
I'll not let—
I'm even better than Clive now.
What would you ask? Very well. Come. A trivial undertaking. Awaiting your command as you wish. I have arrived.
That's all we got.
I shall hold nothing back.
I was kind of hoping, you know,
Begin the march.
to be able to hit beyond the fucking
Your villainy
mountains if you got here quick enough, right?
I'll help.
well fought.
I shall not disappoint.
You have my thanks.
We mobilize at once.
Can you hit your own dudes with your own rocks? The enemy doesn't get hit by their own rock. So you assume it's fine.
You face me. Victory grows ever closer.
Again? Man, they really want to make sure he's with you, dude.
Your villainy ends.
I shall not.
I shall never yield. You mustn't stop here. For Drakenhold.
Behold the valor of a knight.
You face me.
I shall not shy from battle.
Whatever you need.
We march. To me.
Death summons you. In his royal...
One of the many. I won't hold you.
Have I always held such potential?
By a knight's honor. I'm off.
I have
I'm
arrived.
in your command.
What, you're telling me they would attack us knowing that we're with the captain if he just happened to not be at the
Whatever
front?
you need. Begin the march.
What would you ask of me?
Holy, that's why they're the grunts, man.
Setting off.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
I shall not disappoint. It shall be done.
What would you ask? Very well.
A key position.
Good.
By a knight's honor.
Let me show you what a dark... Anything you need. Setting off. By your command.
Splendid. To me.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart.
We march.
Your
grateful for
faith
the
shall
support.
not be misplaced.
By your word.
To the skies! I stand ready. awaits. At your service. Sir, I've reached my destination. Have you need of me? It shall be done.
Come.
Oh my god, in there quick.
I've not chosen my grave.
As it usually does, I guess.
Very well.
Their tyranny ends here. So be it.
I shall hold nothing back. A trivial undertaking. Awaiting your command. I'll not fail you. Awaiting your command. As you wish.
Face me and be cut down.
You impressed?
I move forward in the light of the divine.
Really should have killed.
Nowhere is too far. I stand ready. Understood.
I'll not fail you. By your word. I am yours to command, Your Highness.
The path is set.
We mobilize at once.
I shall not falter. According to plan. Done. I shall not
For
shun.
Drakenhold. Don't resent me for this.
Onward.
At your service. I think this is the place.
Absolutely rancid.
At once.
I am yours to command. Understood.
Death summons you. Onward for Prince Ludwig. Whatever you need.
Awaiting your command. As you wish.
Come then.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
The time is at
Not
hand.
at the big 4-0, man.
The path is set.
What would you ask of me? Setting off.
Hoist the banners.
See, it's a good thing everybody knows he's a good guy. Their machinations aren't going to work very well when this guy's actually boots on the ground talking to everybody. He's proven himself. If only that's how it worked. Reality, man. Okay. Now we got this, dude.
I stand ready. Understood.
Their tyranny ends here. So be it.
Nowhere is too far. Sir.
Onward. We march. The path is set.
At your service. once.
Gaze upon the face of your...
For Drakenhold.
Come.
Death summons you. You mustn't stop here.
I've arrived.
What is our strategy? Whatever you need. I'm off.
I stand ready. Sir. Nowhere is too far.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart. Departing at once.
It shall be done.
For Drakenhold.
Gaze upon...
Death summons you. Onward for Prince Ludwig.
I am yours to command.
He actually keeps up pretty well, surprisingly.
At your service. Understood. Setting off.
I am yours to command, Your Highness.
I've reached my destination.
Oh, of course. Oh, they're gonna like defend it? Okay.
I'm here. Whatever you wish.
You've need of my wisdom. Let devotion shine through. I understand.
They always get a few hits, huh?
Got the sting of a scorpion. Nobody's dying here. This'll be fun. Your orders, then.
I haven't seen this yet.
Just say the word. I stand ready. Sir.
Very well. I shall hold...
You're nothing. I shall not falter.
England didn't score any goals.
The winds of fate blow at our backs.
They got racked. People seem to think they were gonna get racked. Even though they won the last game, right? Ah, okay. Nobody scold. No, anybody scored any goals, huh? The usual.
By your word.
Have you need of me?
The time is at hand.
Their tyranny ends here.
Striking or A?
We march.
What would you ask of me?
I'll not fail you.
At your service. ready. At once. At your service. Understood.
Your villainy ends here. I must never.
I'm strong.
Just keep getting tougher.
By your command.
It's been cute though, being in the big ball of doom.
I shall never yield. We mustn't stop here.
Because it's just a linear map.
No mercy.
My wyvern and I soar as one.
I'm just glad the guy was actually quick enough to hold or keep up with everything. Otherwise that would have been a nightmare. Having to like wait for him all the time.
I've not chosen my grave yet.
Face me and be cut down.
How does he get knocked into
No
me?
mercy. Victory is ours.
This is a hard one. Oh, we got a ways to go still, man.
Anything you need. Done.
I shall hold.
Come then.
I mustn't
come.
Are you impressed?
Everything.
On my lance grows ever sharper.
I am yours to command.
Your orders then.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart.
The time is at hand. Onward.
What is our strategy? Begin the march.
How much punishment can
Backing you up.
For all of Bastorius. Whatever you wish.
Jesus.
Your orders then.
Guess they'd still beat him.
I shall never yield.
Not even.
I mustn't.
Only could you perhaps praise me a bit?
By a knight's honor, we mobilize at once.
What would you ask? As you wish.
I shall not disappoint.
The path is set.
Understood.
'Twas never in doubt.
The supplies.
We march.
One beckoning charm.
What would you ask of me? It shall be done.
What is our strategy? I'm off.
Have you need of me? Setting off.
We shall make proper use of this.
Everybody's going insane right now.
You can't run.
Your country. Awesome.
You picked the wrong elf to antagonize. I'll never yield, no matter what.
The beautiful music, yeah. You know you love it, man.
As swift as possible.
I can still hold my spear. As you wish.
What would you have me do?
A timely arrival.
For Drakenhold.
A little closer to my former strength. Nowhere is too far. At your service. I stand ready. At once.
Very well.
Turn back.
I shall never yield.
Face me if
you face me.
Gaze upon the face.
I shall not shy from battle. According to plan. I shall not disappoint. Have you need of me?
Why can we not garrison here?
I shall not disappoint. What would you ask of me?
Oh, she's like in that. How
Have
did
you
that
need of
happen?
me? It shall be done.
So be it.
I can move no further.
Who knows what might happen to you?
Oh, they like
Impressed
swapped
with all
over
the
here.
result of diligent work.
Christ, they're really wanting. The aggro in this is bizarre, man. If you just go anywhere, they just like come warping out. Oh, thanks, Clitty.
I shall not disappoint. Setting off.
By your word.
Nowhere is too far. I
Your
can do
faith
this.
shall not be misplaced.
What would you ask of me? It shall be done.
They're already here,
As I
man.
selected.
We already found them.
Understood.
I stand ready. I claim these lands for the liberation.
Thanks for the grilled steak.
Better run while you still can. I'm pleased with this. Nobody's dying here. Yep. Pure strength's not everything. Got more with
I shall surpass Ludwig yet.
if I have to. This'll be fun.
How might I aid you? An astute strategy.
I'll never yield, no matter what.
Alright. That'd be a good idea.
I won't let it end here.
They'll be fine.
At your service. Understood.
I am yours to command, so be it.
Have you need of me? By your command. I shall not disappoint. It shall be done. Nowhere is too far. At once. No mercy. Dead and buried.
I shall hold nothing back. A trivial undertaking, awaiting your command. What would you ask? Very well.
Begin the march.
What shall I do next? Their tyranny ends here. Understood.
Send them on up. Okay.
Onward. Come then. Well fought. The time is at hand. To me.
Are they gonna make it? Joe Rando saved the day.
I can still hold my spear.
I mean, I could literally just swap them. Somebody decent, and then turn around. Not really like an issue.
I'll not fail you. Come. For the liberation. What would you ask? By your word.
You're nothing. Not bad. Higher still. I stand ready, sir.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart.
What would you ask of me? By your command. Have you need of me? It shall be done.
I have taken it as our own.
I'll never yield, no matter what.
We march.
I'll have to reward you for this. Whatever you wish. Your orders, then. Whatever you wish. Anything you need. Whatever you wish.
I don't think I've used this one. Well, I guess I used it for sort of coming off of the
Awaiting your command, as you wish.
In the name of the liberation.
from the cloud statue thing or whatever.
I shall hold nothing back. I've not chosen my grave yet. I'll not fail you. Very well.
Your villainy ends here.
I'll fight as long
Come
as
then.
I'm right next to you.
Is she not technically garrisoned? No. What in the fuck?
Anything you need. I made it.
I depart for now.
Your orders, then.
In service of the royal family.
I'm off.
Setting off.
We march. Onward. The time is at hand.
This should be
Second
fun.
wind, it seems.
I've arrived.
Behold the valor of a knight.
You can't run.
My blade
I'm sorry,
Terras.
but I can't. Whatever you wish.
We march.
Your fate shall not be misplaced.
The mister.
Your orders, then.
Oh, well.
Whatever you need.
Wanted to get them some more XP, but it is what it is, man.
What would you ask of me? I shall not disappoint. It shall be done.
We march. To me.
Their tyranny ends here. I am yours to command. Their tyranny ends here.
Nowhere is too far. Understood. Just say the word.
I'm in your command.
The time is at hand. Onward.
What is our strategy?
You face me.
Let's see what he has to say to Scarlet.
You stand amidst the glory of Bisphane Basilica. Abandon
He's
this
got
seditious
tights on.
uproar, or face the Heavenly Father's judgment. 'Tis startling indeed to see one so young given over to sin and sacrilege. Yet absent the divine guidance of the Orthodoxy, you lack even the most meager hope for victory. A truth I shall prove myself if I must.
Should flash the unicorn shit, man.
Priestess of our clergy, taken arms against the very faith which upholds her. May the Father cleanse your wicked soul.
It seems there's no point trying to reason with him.
Sweet dog. Don't even attempt to say anything. Nice to be done with the angels, the blind spammers.
Is that better?
Hold fast.
Just watch.
Witness a miracle.
No chance.
I shall ease your pain.
Like new.
The icicle dart's actually not worth it. I feel like she'd actually do more to this guy with him guarding. And the idea is to only hit flying and scouts, but there's flying armored. Is the problem here. That's why they're not. She's not doing much. There's so many conditions for so many dudes. Like, I don't want you to hit armored flying, but I do want you to hit like just flying for like trues. Or are they separate? If you put them together, doesn't it have to be like flying and scout? Or will it just do either? Like somebody who's both? Or will it just do either or? If it was either or, that'd be awesome, but I have a feeling it's like it has to be both, which is like impossible, I think. So. An icicle dart's still mostly physical, so it's not a big. I'm not gonna reset up the whole thing because they have a flying tank. It's fine. It's just kind of annoying. It costs a lot.
To me.
Well, his group's like 40, no wonder.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart.
Awaiting your command. By your word.
At your service.
Christ, I can't even take him.
At once.
Good. I depart for now.
I shall not falter. 'Tis the first.
This power weighs heavy.
What would you ask of me? By your command. Whatever you wish.
By a knight's honor. Begin the march.
I make for safety.
Returning for now.
I have arrived.
Face me and be cut down.
The time is at hand.
Victory awaits.
We march.
Nowhere is too far. Sir.
The time is at hand.
Why, thank you. Anything you need. As you wish. You're nothing. The heavens bless us. I'm here to help. Be safe.
Little bit of tricorn.
You see that? Chaos. I wonder if in His Highness's honor.
The brooch. That was a big mission. Something tells me the final missions aren't gonna be very short either. Running it down with 50 horses, speed up, and a ball of doom.
and so too has my divine calling. The truth of His
Never be
Holiness's
the
demise will
chosen
come
one,
to
you
light,
fuckboy.
and all of his teachings shall be lost like so many feathers on a foul wind.
Jesus, Bell. Make it easy.
You dare speak his name after the desecration you've engaged in?
I had little choice. Absent a pontifex at its helm, the Orthodoxy would fail to adequately direct the faith of its believers. Trust in our creed would wither and fade, so I resorted to desperate measures, at least until we could find Lady Scarlet.
Why did you hide it from me?
It is as I've mentioned before. His Holiness forbade us from even speaking her name.
It's really you.
The woman you've sought for so long now stands in your presence.
Lady Scarlet. But how have you come to arrive here? And among the ranks of rebels, no less.
You would know all that and more had you only spoken to me, Senatio.
How is this guy's information so bad?
This land, at His Holiness's behest.
I guess because nobody knew her or something. But I mean, surely mention of this chick called Scarlet with who looks awfully like the daughter in this giant group that's taken over the whole world. This guy's fucking stupid. She's like our dude's right-hand man, or woman, or whatever. It's like, she's not exactly a secret anymore.
Even so, I'm glad to have reached this conclusion. I'd like to believe it amounts to divine providence, ushered forth by the Heavenly Father himself. And that the congregation His Holiness loved so dearly can live
Yeah,
on.
really. Like, like maybe he could have talked to him and then blamed him for everything. I mean, it's not like anybody was listening except the necromancer. Like, if you don't actually think he's an asshole and you're just using him, you could still listen, and then, I mean, it doesn't matter what he thinks, you might as well listen to him, right? Yeah, this has been the crappiest one. It definitely feels like the last area we ran out of time in or something. I mean, it still had its interesting moments, but it's short. And it's mostly just like, instead of Zenoira actually taking control of everything and fighting everyone, it's supposed to be like subterfuge, but I don't think they have the strength of characters or the amount of time to write like a good, like, hidden plotline. It's just another zombie thing. Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's just him being dumb. I mean, they could have made it so that he listened to him and then maybe, like, I don't know, lost like faith in Scarlet, or didn't believe him afterwards because he's so deep in the hole, right? Like, I don't know. Who knows, man?
I leave that charge in your capable hands, Sir Nigel. Once I face my Inquisition, our most sacred of nations can finally step forward anew.
Or mind control, yeah.
And you, Lady
Scarlet, almost lazy, but it's effective, I guess, way of doing it.
and worthy pontifex.
It's cute they were trying to do something different here, but yeah, they're kind of goofy.
That I can't do. I'm certain both of you know the task my father left me with. And that it's the exact reason I can't accept his position, or afford to sequester myself here in the Basilica. My duty's not yet finished, and I refuse to rest until it is.
Shepherding the savior of this land, hmm? Does such a savior truly exist?
Bro, we literally own all the land except, and we've restored all the land and its peoples outside one capital. These people are not keeping up to date on the news, man. That's another thing about the final area here in Albion, right? And like I said, you could do these technically in any order, so it's like they have to kind of write it this way. But some of the plot hinges on them being completely like mindless to what's going on in the greater world, and like maybe they're just, you know, across the ocean, so they're not keeping up. But that's not it. He's got a smartphone, man. Get a fucking BuzzFeed or whatever they call them.
I hadn't realized.
I mean, Nigel didn't know either. He just called them like insurrectionists and rebels. I think that it's a little bit more gravity at this point when he's like liberated almost every ounce of land except like 20 square feet on the top of their kingdom. It's just one of those things where the story can't like, because technically you could come over here after doing very little, I suppose. But I mean, still, you'd have to at least clear one and some change, but yeah, it's just
They
kind of
needed
funny.
his blood to break the seals on Fevreth's sanctuaries.
But yes, Nadia's
Same blood
extra
that runs
bad.
through Scarlet's veins. 'Tis why they kidnapped her not long past.
Then Baltro and his minions are the ones who stole his holiness away from us.
Wow. Who could have thought the only other villains were the ones who did it?
Cruel irony.
This guy's a
I
fucking
believed myself striving to restore Albion to its
complete
former glory,
dumbass.
just as he desired.
Put some pants on and fucking get a new brain.
Yet I was complicit in its downfall instead. Stood athwart his righteous path ere we could ever walk astride it. Tell me, why have I not faced sentence for my sins?
I expect you will be, before long. But if you'd rather atone for those sins than languish in their wake, what would you say to joining our ranks?
Who's gonna lead this place if all of these guys join us?
His Holiness has finally been laid to rest.
Are we
The
leaving
various arms of the
Nigel?
Orthodoxy have been informed of his passing, and that the pontificate will remain vacant until your prophesied charge
Are
is
these
complete.
generics gonna handle it? Or do we just kill everyone?
Thank you, Nigel. You'll make a fine leader, I'm sure of it.
I pray you're right,
Oh,
my
he's just
lady.
doing it.
Sonatio shall serve as your guardian in my stead.
Okay.
And I shall invoke the Father's blessings every morn and eve until your
Can you get this guy eventually or something? Doesn't he have actual gameplay? Why does he wear evil armor?
You know, Albion would be in quite the predicament if their new pontifex were to fall in battle.
If he's like a high paladin guy. He wears like Zenoiran general shit. Yeah.
Their pontifex won't be going anywhere.
Yeah. Cool paladin man's over, he's gone, he's off screen, he's
As
deleted.
long as I'm with you, I'm nothing more than an ordinary priestess.
That's great, Scarlet. In comes Amalia. Wraps her arm around Lane. It's over.
And your friend, of course.
Yeah, I'm not setting up any angel units right now. I could, but we're just cranking the rest of the game. You're too late for me to wanna
Without a shadow of a doubt.
to go hard on him.
Father always knew it would be someone important to me. And, well, there's no one who fits that description more than you, Elaine.
Yeah. He had a good accent. I mean, I guarantee I could use some of them and some of the other Bestrels to like upgrade groups, but I just don't feel like setting it up right now. I've gone above and beyond on trying to theory craft shit. At this point, we're just kind of finishing up. Getting hungry too. Low impact. Yeah, they seem like very supportive.
Lady Scarlet, I've word you propose a pilgrimage to the 6th
They're
century.
annoying to fight against, but I don't think they're gonna carry a group.
I do. Father bade me visit them once
'Cause of
I
the
had found
blind
the savior
spam
he
shit.
spoke of, and that's what I plan to do. Broken seals or no.
Yeah.
The staff His
That's
Holiness
cool,
bequeathed
but-
to you houses a power unseen in any other. Perhaps its latent faculties will enable you to restore the sanctuaries to their prior
Yeah, yeah. Like I might fool around with them if I wanted to, but that's my thing is like they don't get me going so hard that like I want to like start going crazy and fooling around
Indeed.
with like another group. Like I've only got 2 slots left for group anyways. I'm just like I'm good. I've gone pretty hard on it. I enjoy it. I'm at the point where it's like I definitely don't need it. We're just gonna do the rest of the game. I might actually get some food
We have rested
before we do the rest of this. Let's take like a quick 30-minute to an hour break.
in the land.
Because I'm pretty hungry.
Now then, this is
We
the
gotta
state
do
of
all
Febris
these
at
we gotta do all these sanctuaries, then we gotta do the finale, and then
We've
this
succeeded
came in the
freeing
chat, so
all
it'll be a
our
few
neighboring
hours.
kingdoms from Zenoira's grasp, Your Highness. The final battle draws near. I suggest you make whatever preparations are necessary. Then we march on Gran Corinne and bring this grim tale to a close.
We can get some more reports, yeah. Whichever ones, when I get back, you think are worth getting.
Do let me know if you require assistance. May the Father bless you.
HP to a row of allies. Oh, pretty good.
May the Father bless you. May the Father bless you. May the Father bless you. May the Father bless you.
May the Father bless you.
May the... I hope you...
I shall never fail those in need.
But you did. Badly. Nobody tell him, man. I'm gonna take a quick piss, and then I'll come back and we'll check out these areas, and then I'll probably take a break, get food, and be right back. Go ahead and check these areas real quick. I'll hire some cheapos, man. How many more do I need? 3? Well.
I won't let you down.
Good call.
Maybe you can just hold like almost infinite dues. Mercenary limit is 64. Okay. That's more than you need. And then there's like an item limit too, which is weird. You also don't really... I don't know why that's a thing. I guess just like a memory space eventually. Yeah. That it? We've done all the cemeteries and all she had to say was that. Groovy. Poison immunity, death blow immunity. Someone in the front. Okay. He's handsome. The most important thing, right? From a leader. How handsome he is. What a yoke. What a fucking joke. Guess I was wrong. You guys are actually awesome.
Do let me know if you require assistance. hope you...
I'll keep an eye on it.
As the thief. I'm sure he will.
Do let me know if you require assistance.
I'll guard it well.
Alright, good. There's a lot of people out here, man. It's capable stewardship. These are the big brains, dude. Jesus. That's it, man. They just say it,
Do
and
let
that's
me
the
know
end
if
of
you
it.
require assistance. May the Father bless you. I hope...
Not a problem.
.2% Serpent Hippocampus. Could have got this already. I forgot the hippo was a part of this. The hippocampus. What's the end of that? King's Staff. One TP or all stat. I think all stat. Visit all the sanctuaries of Everth. Let's see what these are all about. I get back. I don't know how you unlock these parts of the map, if at all. It might just be this chunk. Unless there's a way to get to some of these areas. I mean, we'll find out once we've got to the capital. Hope these aren't all like fights. Like big fights. Look. Would be here for a lot
I'll start
longer.
by offering a prayer to the sanctuary.
He who bears the ring of the unicorn, present its grandeur before me. Progeny of the late Pontifex Errant, you have done well in guiding the Savior to this sacred hall.
You know of me?
I do. Your father, under compulsion of Baltro's magic, destroyed the seal sheltered upon these grounds. A regrettable fate indeed.
Excuse me the question, wise sage. Why is it that those of the pontifical lineage are able to break the sanctuary seals?
'Tis a tale even older than the Orthodoxy itself.
Ancient lore.
That's over 800 years.
Indeed. I speak of ancient Zenoira and their sorcerer's quest for might beyond mortal bounds. A pursuit which brought them to Palavia and the holy power of the almighty unicorn. Enraptured by its supreme brilliance, they began to experiment, using the citizens of Albion as their subjects. In time, those experiments birthed a new race entirely. The population you know.
Ancient Zenoirans? Is this not the whole world also? Is there areas outside this? They said something about have something. Angels and experiment.
That's not possible.
Yet their only distinguishing feature were the wings on their backs. A mark of failure for the sorcerers who conceived them.
Is the necromancer one of the ancient Zenoirans because he's old? Yeah, I'm sure the sequel's on its way, dude.
Capable of divine wonder.
The first Pontifex.
Yes, and the gift he bore was the means to lay wandering souls to eternal rest.
But how does that relate to the seals?
The purpose of Fevroth's sanctuaries is twofold. The first is to soothe the vengeful spirits of old Zenoira. The second is to accumulate an energy most sacred, the power of cleansing. Galerius impelled your father to set loose the souls bound to the sanctum, to break its seal as you know it. In so doing, he divested these grounds of one of their vital duties. But the other, the power of cleansing housed within, still remains undefiled by wicked intent.
My father must have foreseen the breaking of the seals all those years ago.
Which explains why he asked you to one day guide me here, to impart the power of cleansing upon my ring, so that we may stop Galerius before it's too late.
Doesn't he already have that? Needs it better.
Your will is mine own, righteous Prince of Cornea.
Who are the
The
great
ring's gotten
sages?
stronger, Elaine. I can feel it.
Ringbearer, the sanctuaries of Fevroth further seek your call. Deliver your presence unto each in turn, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
What's the lore? They're the heroes that fought the ogres in ancient times, right? Fucking immunity. Fuck's sake. What the fuck am I putting this on? Has no stats. Well, I mean, it has stats, but doesn't have any like abilities. But tends to be the one of the better use of these. I'm just not gonna use it. I feel like affliction immunity is too good to pass up. Give it to Sharon. Get rid of Sapphire. Be a smooth transfer. I guess. Alright, well, I'm gonna grab some food and then we'll wrap up these, learn all of the hot lore, and then we'll do the final mission, and then I guess there's like a post-game mission too. And then we'll check the reports or whatever, get the 100% map, and then roll in. Should be good. Nice. I'll be back. It won't be too long this time. I'm just gonna go to a quick bit of fast food. I got like a deal going, so we might as well use it.